There is a broad base of support now from all around the state because there is no county that escapes this issue.
The state did a study on the state of behavioral health in North Dakota, and it came back with a whole lot of challenges. And finally, we are taking the steps between policy changes and investments in dollars to address the changes that were laid out for us. I mean, we knew the changes we needed to make.
We talk about a three-legged stool for recovery. First of all, to get clean if you have an addiction, a job at the end of your incarceration so you can lead a productive life, and the other is housing. And without one leg of those stools being solid, the stool falls over, and the employment piece is very important to a successful recovery.
The main idea behind peer support is linking people who are experiencing behavioral health issues with someone who has been in their shoes before, and allowing them to have someone that they can relate with who will connect them to the professional services that they need.
So the department's working hard along with all the other professionals in making sure that we have other sites for folks who are trying to get off hard drugs.
Once you have a safe place to live, then you can start to worry about finding a job, getting addiction treatment services. We have had the opportunity to create connections either by setting up houses where people coming out of incarceration can have a safe place to live, or creating connections with landlords who are willing to take that risk.
Somebody who was really stupid when they were 18 or 19 and had 2 joints in their pocket and got caught probably shouldn't be going to the penitentiary.
Those convictions are the stigma that breaks the legs of the stool, because now you have a felony charge on your record, and it almost makes it impossible to get a job.
I'm really proud of the bill we passed last session it's called Ban the Box, where we remove from a job application that an individual has to check a box if they are a felon. It doesn't mean that information won't be found in a background check if an employer decides to do that. But if somebody is immediately taken out of a job pool because of past criminal activity, it's awfully hard to get your foot back in the door if you can't get a job.
In dealing with behavioral health, we need to recognize that it's a long-term problem, requires a long-term solution. You know, we learned a long time ago that 30 days of treatment doesn't solve the problem for any individual, and we need the whole system to adopt a long-term approach. I think we need to continue to evaluate our successes. I think we need to continue to consider where else there needs to be efforts to create greater successes. And I think most of all, it just comes down to letting people know that people matter.
I really feel strongly that we are taking steps in the right direction.